Excuse me. Do you have the time?
Sure. It's 11:11.
Thanks. Sorry to bother you. It's just that my phone, it's terrible. I thought I charged it last night. It was on for like 3 hours. Died in 3 hours today. I was charging it all night last night. Well, thanks anyway.
Yeah, they decided to get rid of it.
Just like that?
Yeah, 11 years I worked there. Yeah, and it's like 11 steps in my heart.
Alex. I'm late. I'm sorry. Have you been waiting long?
Sarah, you see that man over there? The one in the black.
Yeah, sure.
I think he's killed someone.
So this is where you're gonna stay now?
Yeah, it was my dad's safe place. He came here when he needed to think.
There's a whole world out there. Outside of your head. And it's not as bad as you think.
I missed you. That was inappropriate. No, I'm sorry.
It's okay. It's okay. have you done this last year?
Meditate. People change.
Change is more than a new hairstyle. And you know that, right?
Yeah, I know.
Do you?
Yeah.
You have to look inside yourself. Work through your shadows. And accept things.
I'm not your patient.
I know, Alex, but it's important.
It's a way of seeing life.
It's a way of living it.
I have to go.
Yeah. So, what are you gonna do now?
I need an office.
An office?
I have a project that's pending. Do you know anyone?
Well, in fact, I have a friend.
A friend?
Yeah, she's...
Do I know her?
No, I don't think so.
No.
But I'll give you her number, okay?
Sure.
You'll text her. Send.
Thanks.
Stop pulling stunts on me.
I don't pull stunts.
Yes, you do. You always do. You never stop.
Is good, and if the investigation progresses, it'll be even better. I know. I'll never be grateful enough. Yeah, I know. Yeah. Wait, can you hold on a sec? So now what? You have another citation for me?
No, I believe you'd like to share your office?
Oh, so you're Sarah's friend? Just one moment, okay? Okay, listen to me, Rafa. Yeah, when the article is ready, you'll see what I'm talking about, okay? Okay, thanks. Sorry about that. So, you wanted to see the office? Well, this is it. I was sharing with this real estate broker, but they caught him embezzling a retired couple, so I think he's on some Polynesian island right now. The rent is good, though it's not too cheap. That's why I'm in a hurry to find someone to share the cost. Well, it includes the expenses, and oh, there's a bathroom with a shower. There's also a fridge we can share, though the top shelf is mine, not negotiable. And oh, there's also a conference room.
I'll take it. Here's 2 months.
Don't you want to know how much it costs?
600.
Oh, so Sarah told you.
No. It's what I expected. I was willing to pay up to 700, but I figured it wouldn't be less than 500, so I bet on the average.
And if it would have been more expensive?
Well, I expect I wouldn't be here. The Anima Mundi would have taken me elsewhere. What is this?
It's a case I'm following. I'm a freelance journalist. The Anima Mundi?
Yes. I can see and interpret logic patterns in the things that surround us. It's complicated, but I always end up figuring out why things happen.
Are you bullshitting me?
I don't know you well enough. When did this happen?
About a week ago?
But she's not the only victim.
No. Last night there was another one.
Is this the detective in charge of the investigation?
Yeah, I think so. I think he just got promoted to head of major crimes. But tell me, what do you do exactly?
I'm starting a detective agency to solve a single crime. Well, two, actually.
Seriously?
I'm always serious.
Okay. Let's go through this again. Did any security camera in the area register anything?
Nope. There's nothing.
I see. And the forensic report?
Aside from the wounds, there are no DNA remains. Not on her clothing, nor under her nails, nor anywhere else.
Thanks, Lucy.
It's Laura. Laura Bennett.
Laura Bennett. And the witnesses?
No one saw or heard anything. Well, aside from the firecrackers of the night of the first murder, when Madrid scored, everyone saw and heard that.
Okay. And they shared nothing in common?
Except for the fact that they were redheads, no.
Okay. So there's nothing in the forensic report, there are no witnesses, and they shared nothing in common. I really need you to start over from zero. I want you to speak to the neighbors again, look in gyms, review the recordings carefully, do whatever. I need a thread to pull here.
Look, I know you're new around here, but these people have been working their asses off. Some without getting any sleep.
I'm also not sleeping nights.
I don't give a crap what you do in your spare time. Would it be too much to ask to give a little appreciation for their efforts? Occasionally. Rank does not entitle you to their respect.
Inspector, there is someone to see you in the interview room 2.
I'm sorry. He's going about this all wrong.
When did you get back?
Yesterday. Heard you got promoted. Congratulations.
Why have you come?
Wanted to see you.
Right. It's been a year since we've heard anything from you.
Everything happens for a reason.
Sure.
Thought you might need my help.
You help.
You got a serial killer out there. He's already killed twice. You can be sure he'll kill again. probably by the end of the week.
Don't do it.
For what?
Use that Jedi shit with me! I don't need your help to do my job.
You investigated Dad's death?
Dad died of a heart attack, Alex.
Bullshit.
It was a heart attack.
Fuck you, bullshit.
It was a heart attack, Alex.
Dad was a high-powered judge who challenged the system.
A heart attack.
Why haven't you investigated? Why haven't you investigated? Why haven't you looked into it, Jalma? Why the fuck have you not looked into it, Jalma?
Stop screaming! The camera's right there! Not everything that happens in the world is due to some plot organized by the universe. What? Tell me, what is wrong with you? I want to know. You can't just show up after all this time and expect everything to be the same as always. I mean, what the hell were you doing? Just fucking tell me. Why didn't you come back? I was alone here. You didn't show up at the funeral. You were not there. You know what? I don't care. I couldn't care less what you've been doing. It's your life. So now do me a favor and get the fuck out of here. I have work to do.
You know I'm right.
Of course. You always are.
I like what you've done with The Office. It's very you.
Why didn't you come back? Just fucking tell me. I was alone here. You didn't show up at the funeral. You were not there. Hi, Mom. At what time was the attack?
About an hour ago.
She was walking home from the train station.
Her name's Maria Kemp. She's 25 years old. She lives with a friend and she works as an intern at a law firm.
And how's she?
She has a perforated lung, but it looks like she will pull through.
Thanks. And what happened? Why isn't she dead?
Somebody came along and prevented the killer from finishing her off.
Someone with a witness?
Yeah. Sort of. Something like that.
And where's he?
Interrogation room with Bosch.
He says that obviously he didn't see anything. He can only tell us that suddenly his dog started barking and pulling on the leash. He heard someone running away. Then he heard moans from the victim, got scared and called us.
And that's it? We don't have any witnesses? The victim?
She didn't see anything. And the next person on the scene was a traffic officer.
Good morning, Chief.
Tell me we have something.
We have a victim who has survived.
I know. And you know who else knows?
The Minister of the Interior also knows.
And you know why he knows?
Someone told him.
Because it turns out the victim is a
Friend of his daughter.
The Minister is agitated.
Do you know why?
The girl is going to be all right.
The Minister is agitated.
Because he wants results now.
We're doing everything.
I want something in a day.
What, I assure you we're gonna...
Do you hear me?
Well, I guess I just need more time.
Something I can use to put the Minister at ease.
If the Minister is at ease, then
I am at ease. Because if I am
not at ease, I don't give a crap who your father was. You follow me?
Like a rat, following Hamlet's piper.
Good.
Fuck. Why didn't you come back? I was alone here. You didn't show up at the funeral. You were not there.
Sent enough emails to raise the dead. Yes. So then what the fuck do I have to do to get this interview? Yes, lady, I understand what you are saying to me, but it's unacceptable. Yes. Well, thank you for nothing. When you ask uncomfortable questions, no one wants to answer.
It's impressive. I've yet to move in and you've already found my office.
Inspector? May I ask you some questions?
If you don't mind, ma'am. I'm not in the mood.
Fine. Neither am I. But I do have a half-written article which does not leave you in a very good place, so...
My brother's come to see me because he needs my help.
Your brother?
There's been a third murder.
A third attack. The victim has survived.
When?
Can we talk in private?
Sure. I'm still getting set up. I don't even have a coffee maker. You see?
Mom says you're not answering our calls.
That's not why you're here.
No. But I had to say it.
You're very kind.
I'm not fucking amused by this, Alex. Come to see you for work. This does not affect any other matter. But if Mom calls, answer the fucking phone.
When I'm ready to talk to Mom, I'll be the one to call her.
Who's she?
That's Anna. She's my office colleague. She's a journalist, independent blogger, actually.
A blogger? Seriously?
Well, it's good to be informed.
I'm gonna let you take a look at the file. I need you to tell me what. I fucking need your help on this. I need you to tell me what you see.
Is that serious?
I'm not fucking amused by this, Alex. Are you going to help me or not? And don't fuck with me!
I do. I need you to help me.
With what?
Whatever I need, whenever I need it.
Dad died of a heart attack.
You came looking for me, you're desperate. Or else you wouldn't be here.
You came to me first. But I don't want you to explain to anyone how you piece things together. You tell me, and I'll tell the team.
You want to take all the credit?
No. I don't want to look like an idiot. I'll have enough trouble explaining this here.
Okay.
And another thing, leave her out of this, tell her nothing.
Same attack on all 3 cases?
Seems so. Same one as Brandy.
Relationship between the victims?
None.
Forensic evidence?
Nothing.
The 3rd victim survived, yeah?
Yeah, true. Accident.
Nothing happens by accident. Witnesses?
Blind man and his dog.
Give me a number between 1 and 5, without thinking. Don't think about it. Jean, a number between 1 and 5.
Three.
Okay. I need to see the 3rd victim and where the attacks took place.
Why?
Because I don't think you're dealing with a serial killer.
It happened so fast. I didn't hear him. He grabbed me by the neck and stopped me. He was strong.
Did you feel anything recognizable? A smell? The way he grabbed you?
No. It all happened so fast. I only felt what I told you.
You were coming from the station. Where from?
From Madrid. From visiting a friend.
Did many people know about this trip?
No.
Any jealous ex?
No.
And just one more question. Tell me without thinking a number between 1 and 5.
1.
Thank you, Miss Cobbs.
Alex, wait. What is
Prime
it?
numbers, Jelma.
What?
Prime numbers. They're everywhere. They surround this woman.
What the fuck is the matter with prime numbers?
3 victims. 3. A number between 1 and 5. You said 3. Prime number. She said 1. Now, technically, it's prime, though it's not always considered as such.
Keep it together, Alex.
3 victims. The victims' birthdays. Did you notice? The first victim, Sophia Sanz, born December 18, 1986. The second victim, Laura Castell, born 20th of March, 1988. And the third victim, Maria Comps, born January 19, 1990.
So what?
So, reduce those numbers to a single number and look at it carefully. Sophia Sanz, 18 of the 12, 1986. That is to say, 936. Expressed as a single number is 9, a multiple of 3, prime number. Laura Castell, the 20 of the 3, 1988. That is to say, 2, 3, and 8. Expressed as a single number is 4, a multiple of 2. And then you have Maria Comps, the 19 of the 1, 1990. 1, 1, 1. That gives us 3. 3 victims, 3 prime numbers between 1 and 5, 3 ones. Then there's the dates of the attacks. The first 2 are completely irrelevant, red herrings, but then there's Maria. Her attack took place on March 3rd, the 3 of the 3rd.
And this leads us to...
Your entire investigation is predicated upon the idea that these attacks took place at random, but there is a pattern. Something doesn't fit.
Alex, what are you saying?
There's something special about Maria Comps. You even have a countdown. 3, 2, 1.
Don't fuck with me. So, according to you, where does this take us?
I don't know yet.
What?
I'm not saying we're going to drop the serial killer theory. That's still a go. But we're going to open a new line of investigation concentrating just on Maria Comps.
Based on what?
Prime numbers.
With nothing connecting the 3 attacks, with the exception of the killer's MO.
All 3 were redheads.
Yes, okay, they were redheads. But aside from that, we're stuck. We're going to focus this case individually, a fresh perspective. The first 2 victims died at 2 different places from the 3rd. Why did the killer travel so far?
Probably because he thought we would be on the lookout in the other area.
Yes, okay. And if he thought that, why rush to attack again?
Because he needed to do it.
Yeah, but why? Doesn't make any sense.
They weren't the victims.
Are you suggesting that 2 of the 3 victims were killed just to cover up the intended victim?
Could be.
How did you come to that conclusion?
Life is complicated.
Hey. It's late and I still have work to do, so I'm thinking about going to the Italian around the corner to get something to eat. Are you hungry?
No, I'm fine.
Are you sure? It's a well-known fact you can think better on a full stomach.
I'm sure. Thanks.
How is that going, by the way? Do you think you could pass along some of that information for my article?
I thought you'd have it committed to memory by now.
Well, I can't read your scribbles. You could give me a hand.
I'm not certain of anything.
Okay. Never mind. I leave you to it, okay? Hey, this might be a little out of place, but I just wanted to say that I'm really sorry about your father. I didn't know him well, but I think he was a good man.
He was.
I'm gonna go eat now then. Your loss. Sorry about your father. I didn't know him well, but I think he was a good man. I didn't know him well, but I think he was a good man. I think he was a good man.
Who is this?
Look to your left. You see the man in the black suit?
Yes.
Follow him.
Why would I do that?
Because you have questions and I have answers. And we were going to have this chat sooner or later.
And if I refuse?
We both know you won't. I'll see you in a moment.
Who are you?
All in good time. You're helping your brother solve a case. Series of women attacked.
That's what family's for, right?
Yes, of course. But that's not why you're doing it. You have your issues to resolve, by the way. But that's none of my business. How far have you gotten into the investigation?
Is that important?
I don't know, you tell me.
I'm still shuffling a couple of theories.
Oh, save me the numbers. You only have to synergize the pattern to know these crimes are not random.
I don't think we're playing with the same deck of cards. Of the 3 attacks, only one is important. That of the 3rd victim.
Maria Camps.
The other 2 were chosen for their characteristics. They both had red hair like Maria, and they had set routines. Easy targets. The killer chose them to establish 2 victims at random, creating false leads in order to hide his true intent, the murder of the 3rd victim. But he failed, due to the unexpected arrival of a blind man and his service dog. Another example of the profoundly cynical nature of the Anima Mundi.
And what makes you think the 3rd victim is the real target?
Maria arrived at the station in a taxi. That attack must have been premeditated. Either someone was following her or they knew where she was going.
Unless they really were attacks of a madman.
Which we both know is not the case. The killer's modus operandi denotes that this was not a crime of passion. He may or may not have known the victim, though it's more than likely that he did. The fact that he chose to conceal his true intentions in a crime wave seemingly perpetrated by a deranged serial killer tells me it must be for a reason.
And what do you think that reason is?
Maria worked as an intern at a law firm. My guess is it has something to do with her work, though it's too early to say for sure.
But it's logical enough to open up a line of investigation. Though for you, it's not. Sooner or later, this investigation will lead you to a point you must avoid, to a financial group called Consec.
How do I avoid it?
That's up to you, but I want you to make sure the police solve this case without involving them.
What is Consec?
Let's just say it's a door that should remain closed. I don't need to tell you that behind this are very powerful people, and if they perceive you to become a problem, they will not hesitate to remove you or anyone in their way, as they have done so before.
Is that a threat?
It's a warning. We're not enemies. You will see me again soon. But know in the meantime, Big Brother is watching us.
Are you sorry about your father? I didn't know him well, but I think he was a good man. I didn't know him well, but I think he was a good man. I think he was a good man.
I did not know him well, but he seemed like a good man. How and when did you meet my father?
Well, I tried to interview him once. I walked up to him on the street and asked him some questions for an article I was writing. He didn't want to answer, he was in a hurry. But then later, while I was eating a sandwich at a cafe in front of the courthouse, he walked over and apologized.
Did he answer your questions?
And he told me something like, there are questions that have no answer, and others that he could not answer. Then he told me that everyone needs a place where they can feel safe. Though I never really knew what he meant by it.
Thank you. Thank you.
Tell me about Anna.
Anna?
How and when did you meet her?
I don't know. Someone introduced me to her.
Someone that's your current boyfriend, yes?
What do you care? I'm not gonna answer you that. I'm not gonna talk about what.
When did he introduce you to her?
I don't know. It was.
Look,
dinner with some other people, the birthday party.
I just need to understand where she fits into the pattern. Okay?
It was me that took you to her. You need an office. She had an empty space, and that's it.
Sure.
Tell me what's going on.
There's nothing.
Trying to hide things from me at this stage of the game.
Your agenda, was it free today?
Oh, in fact, it was full.
Okay, but not right now.
No, somebody canceled its session.
Right, okay, but I just happened to show up at the exact time that coincided when someone canceled, yeah?
Place for free will, the Holy Spirit,
You
and
need to stop. You need to spend less time talking to my brother.
Maybe you should talk to him more.
Did you know Anna knew my dad? Look, I need to know the exact time when you came into the circle.
Alex.
Was it before I left?
I'm not gonna answer that.
Was it this year?
I'm not gonna answer.
Was it before I left?
Stop it. Stop it.
Was it the day I left? Was it the day I left?
It's a birthday dinner. It had nothing to do with you. Why did you leave me? What were you looking for?
I never betrayed you.
No. You just broke up with me. You didn't leave. Not going anywhere. We're running.
The first two victims died instantly. The two wounds hit vital organs. On the first attempt, executions.
The blind guy interrupted the attack.
Yes, okay. Still, don't you have the feeling that this third attack was amateur?
Inspector, can you come see this, please?
Yes.
We've been looking through the victim's social media, and I think we have something.
About who?
About Maria Camps, in her profile.
Where is it?
From the day of her attack. Her friends have been posting get well messages on her wall. She has a bunch.
So?
Well, there is this message here.
What's wrong with that message?
It's the first she received after the attack. Maybe it's nothing, but it's written at 7:35 in the morning.
So?
How did this guy know he'd been attacked?
It happened during the night. Some news channel must have already broadcast the news.
Our press department didn't release the news until 7:30.
Who's this guy?
He's a lawyer at the firm where Maria works. I've been investigating him on social media, and in every case, it's connected to the victim.
Cannot be that easy. No way. Good morning.
Good morning.
We'd like to speak with Mr. Jerome Pinal, please.
He's not here. He left the firm 2 days ago.
You know why?
No, he sent us an email and just left. We're still waiting for him to come and sign the final paperwork. Does this have anything to do with Maria?
Do you smell it?
Inspector.
got him.
Are you sure?
Look for yourself. In the end, it was some psycho. We found the tool with which he assaulted the victims. We just have to confirm his fingerprints. Speaks for itself, right?
So it would seem.
It's him.
So it seems.
What are you doing? Come with me. Now. What's wrong with you?
Nothing.
Don't tell me nothing, all right? Why don't you believe it's him?
Do you believe it's him?
We can connect this guy to the last victim. Here's the weapon that may have been used for the attacks in his possession. And he's got information on all the victims on his computer. This guy was out of his tree and ended up offing himself.
How do you connect him to the other two victims?
Now you're not listening to me. I just told you. The case is closed. Don't make me regret having called you even more than I already do. I've solved it.
Well done, detective.
The pattern's too random.
Well, life is chaotic and unexpected. And it's pretty fucked up.
No, it's not. It's not initially. There is an order to all chaos.
Okay. What order?
Numbers, numeric sequences. They can breach the infinite. You know the Fibonacci sequence.
I've heard something.
It's a phenomenon that exists in nature, and it's everywhere. It's in the petals of a flower, in the structure of a human face. It's in the swirling of a hurricane. Take the head of a sunflower. It's made up of spirals, and these spirals conform to a strict numeric sequence. That sequence is found by adding the preceding numbers in the sequence together. 0, 1, 1, 2, 3, 5, 13, 21, 34, and on, and on, and on, and on it goes. It's a pattern. And it tends to balance the order of things.
Okay.
Life itself, it's like a map. And from the moment we were born, we were all of us somehow interconnected.
You're trying to tell me that our destiny is already written on ours?
What I'm saying is that we all fit into an active mathematical sequence that continues to work towards the infinite.
That's the same thing. It sounds depressing.
It's depressing. It's beautiful. It's how the world functions.
Like in a cage where we can decide nothing, where everything is predetermined. That's how the world is explained?
It's not about explaining, it's understanding. It's connecting facts. It's facts. It's all facts.
Alex, and what facts? You want to connect?
Two or more events, which in and of themselves have no relevance, but together and under specific circumstances take on a much greater dimension. That Juan Bernal was incriminated as the killer and then committed suicide is not some coincidence. It's not some statistical anomaly. It's a completely new element, and it's strange. It's odd. It doesn't fit.
Okay. It does not fit according to your way of seeing things.
This has nothing to do with my way of seeing things. It doesn't fit for you either, does it?
They were in the wrong order.
You saw it too.
What?
The photos of the three victims in Juan Bernal's apartment. They're out of order. That is to say, they were not placed in the order in which they were killed. They were placed there after the fact.
Wait, so Juan Bernal is not the killer?
Officially, he still is.
But you perceive he is not. Though you do not understand it because you don't know where to look. What we're looking at is a completely new element. And it makes sense within a scheme, within a pattern, and not in and of itself. It's a pattern where three victims fit, as well as a presumed killer. It's two pieces of a triangle.
Why a triangle?
Three victims, one presumed killer. In this sequence, the two is missing. The two is missing.
What's wrong?
The two is missing. The two is missing.
Sooner or later, this investigation will lead you to a point you must avoid.
Have you lifted Maria Khan's security detail?
Yes.
Get it back! We've been idiots, Jalma.
Speak for yourself. What the fuck am I missing?
Do you remember where Maria Khan's was coming from the night she was attacked? You were coming from the station. Where from?
From Madrid. From visiting a friend.
So what?
So find him. Search everywhere. Calls, emails, everything.
Why?
Because he and Maria weren't lovers. They worked together.
Worked?
I'll bet anything when you find him, he's either missing or dead. Who was the last person to come in here?
Stay with me. Please. Stay with me.
Did they find anything? Well, no witnesses, no leads, nothing?
Nothing specific.
But you saw them.
It was dark, Alex. Why did you disappear?
Before Dad died, Dad said I had to fight the Minotaur.
Yeah. Dad always encouraged you no matter what. Since that day. That day in the park. When we were kids. From that day on, you know, it was just you. I know it happened to you. But on that day, I stopped existing. And I've never stopped being punished for that day. Alex, I was responsible for you.
That was a long time ago.
You two, follow me.
Have a seat, please. Good day, Inspector.
Good morning, Mr. Minister.
I understand that you are his brother and that you've been a sort of consultant on this case. Your father thought a great deal of you, of both of you, in fact. He was a good man. All right. There is a certain preoccupation in the ministry concerning some of the details of this case. Before the official report becomes public, I'd like to hear from both of you.
As you know, the 3 women were attacked by the presumed killer. 2 of them died at the scene of the crime, the 3rd at the hospital.
I've read the ME's report, a heart attack.
It's not clear, sir. We suspect someone manipulated Maria Khan's IV.
Did you witness this?
No.
I see. What is your perspective on all of this?
The murderer attempted to imitate the random pattern of a serial killer. In order to cover up his true intention, the murder of Maria Khan's, the only victim with whom he was actually concerned. But something unexpected happened that affected the 3rd attack. An unexpected event, born out of 2 random events that had nothing to do with one another, but that coincided at a specific moment, creating an extraordinary situation.
Sofia Sanz and Laura Castel in downtown Barcelona. There is growing concern about it being the work of a serial killer, though otherwise seemingly unrelated. Both women had red hair. Police are on the lookout for the culprit. Remains at large at this time.
Someone else had the same idea as the original killer. He tried to take advantage of the same plan. Which meant that the real killer had to improvise. In his attempt to take advantage of the situation and to cover up any trace of himself, he opened up a door that should have remained closed.
So what you're saying is Jean Burnell didn't murder those 3 women?
Do you have proof of all of this?
No.
And do you have any idea of the motive behind all of this? I suppose you all know that Maria, the last victim, was a friend of my daughter's. All of this has been especially painful, and in truth, I don't think it's necessary to dig any further. I've read your report on the mystery murderer, but without proof, I don't think it should be mentioned in the report. The ministry will take it from here. Inspector, I think you've done a terrific job solving this case. I congratulate you for this, and I know your father would be proud of you. Of both of you. Officially, this case is now closed.
Don't go too far. I need to talk to you later.
Yes, ma'am. What time is it?
Oh, doesn't matter. Case closed.
Maria comes. Her friend, Ruben Sala, he died in a car accident 3 days ago. Apparently.
You didn't mention that in there.
case made you? Are you sure you want to start a fire?
With a blowtorch. I'll be there in a moment.
Well done.
That's it?
No situation is ever definitely resolved. And still, there are times when an ending ends nothing, and an open ending concludes it all.
We can discuss that.
I'm sure we could. And I bet it would be a very pleasurable conversation. But the truth is, no matter how much we want it, there are situations that simply escape us because we are not destined to control them. Not you, nor I.
That's a very conformist point of view.
It's possible. But a conformist and realism sometimes go hand in hand.
I disagree.
And that is why you are who you are. And now you must decide how you'll go forth.
So what, the comsex of the world, they win?
You're asking the wrong question. Who are they? I'll say it another way. They are chaos. Inside that mathematical, organized universe, they are the unpredictable, that which alter order according to their fancy.
Gods.
You may call them gods if you wish, but this world is governed by capricious gods and idiots to whom we're nothing.
We can fight them.
We can. But at what price? Your father tried, but he didn't have enough strength. Are you willing to try? You know they don't like loose ends.
Oh. No.
Hi. I didn't expect to see you.
You're leaving. Who are you?
No one.
Get down!
Mom? Yeah, I'm good. How are you?